All right, Super Bowl 54 is upon us. Here to break down the Super Bowl by the numbers is Brent Wilsey, president of Wilsey Asset Management. Brent, good morning. Always great to see you.
Good morning. Great morning to be here at Super Bowl Sunday. Can we be more excited here?
Yes, I don't think so. I'm ready to blast off. It is really going to be exciting this afternoon. Okay, let's talk about. We always hear about how much tickets to the Super Bowl are, but aren't they? A lot of it has to do with corporates and big companies that will invest to take care of their clients and stuff.
Well, a little bit, but part of the problem now this year there's 6,000 less seats. The tickets are going to range from $4,000 to as high as $60,000. And again, I said I sent you those tickets, but we really didn't do that. You know, so, but that's the range. But what is changing this year, first time ever, StubHub, and I don't agree with this. They're allowing people to finance the tickets. So you can pay for them over time, which to me is just like not a smart thing to do.
At what interest rate?
Well, that's the key. They're not telling us that. You gotta, we'll do that maybe next year. But it's so expensive because that's just the cost of the ticket. And for two people, it's estimated to cost you around $25,000. I mean, just for a 4-star hotel there, $900 a night. So it's an expensive event to go to.
And how much are we talking about? Last year, there was streaming?
Well, yeah,
social media streaming?
What's actually happening is that we talk about the advertisement and so forth. One thing I'm seeing is things are changing. Last year, 2.6 million were streamed watching the Super Bowl. Now, what happens if more people start watching that? I mean, they're paying $11 million for these commercials now. I mean, actually, President Trump and not Biden, but Bloomberg actually paid $11 million each for tickets. Well, if less people are watching the game that way and are streaming it, the dynamics for the next 5 years are actually changing for the Super Bowl. Still exciting to watch it, but what about these great commercials we have?
Yeah, and the commercials, they're very expensive, but they'll spend a whole year working on these things to get them right.
Oh, yeah. And then also, too, the dynamics are changing. When you watch the commercials this time, you're going to notice a little bit more of a female twist. Why is that? Because the NFL commissioner said that out of about 187 million fans, now about 47% are women. So that the game is changing. Things are changing. Remember back 20 years ago, just all guys?
Yeah.
Women now love football.
Talk about changing. We now, for the first time ever in a Super Bowl, we have a woman assistant coach.
Yes, yes. And,
on the 49ers.
And actually, I was reading, too, her name is Terry, I forgot her last name, Terry Harris, I think it was. First woman to get a scholarship to a college football, play college football, in a skill position. She's a safety. First time ever for a scholarship. So things with football are changing.
All right, let's talk about the betting. Okay.
Now, I'm not a big advocate of betting. I think it's a waste of money. The odds are against you and so forth. But betting is changing. And actually, right now, it's about $150 million a year in illegal betting. Well, in 2018, the Supreme Court changed the rules. So you're going to have betting. So right now, in about 14 states, not California, it's in legislation, you can do legal sports betting.
And Nevada's one of them, right?
No, Nevada is one of them for sure. But I forget some of the other ones. I think it's New Jersey, some other ones. Funny, Texas does not want any betting at all. They're very strong against betting. But just on this Super Bowl, about $7 billion as we bet just on this Super Bowl, about 26 million people. Now, what that does too is it brings more people in to watch a Super Bowl and you have money on it. Again, I'm not an advocate of gambling.
Yeah.
I think you're better looking at some of the companies that will benefit from gambling. They're going to be public companies that they'll take advantage of that $150 million illegal money. They'll be doing it legally. Yeah, well,
for the ones who do it legally, I understand that in Nevada, where it is legal, you can do it on your phone, you can bet on your phone, but there's geofencing involved. So even if you have the app, if you're sitting with us right now, you can't do it.
Right, and you bring up a good point too, because on your phone, millennials love using their phone. They love betting on their phone, so that's changed the dynamics as well. I mean, back before you had to go to Vegas, now you can bet right on your phone. It's going to be legal here in California. Can't tell you when, but it's going to be legal here in California.
Yeah, it will.
Too.
All right, any seminars coming up?
Yes, actually, we do have one coming up on Thursday, February 13th, in Scripps Ranch, 6:30. Get the information on our website, smartinvesting2000.com, and we make people smarter investors is what we do.
Yes, you do. All right, Brent Wilsey, always great to see you.
Good to be here.
Enjoy the game. I know you will.
Yes. Who are you for? You don't want to say it? All right.
No, I hope the Chiefs win this game.
Okay.
I hope the Kansas City Chiefs win this game. It's going to be fun to watch these two teams.
A great team. Great.
All right, it's Super Bowl Sunday, but it's also Groundhog Day coming up.